The Magpie Project is a charity based in East London, in Newham, and we work with mums with children under 5 who are homeless or at risk of homelessness due to the hostile immigration environment. I think it's difficult for people to really take on board the destitution and the deprivation that some of our families in our communities are living in. And I think it comes as a shock to a lot of people. There are mums who are seeking safety in this country and are living in home office hotels with no cooking facilities, hostels or B&Bs, living in temporary or insecure accommodation, often a single room, sometimes just the size of a parking space, or houses of multiple occupancy where up to 5 families are living in a house. Often they're moved from place to place as well with no warning, on hardly any income at all, maybe £50 a week. Our mums have to survive on what is way below the poverty line, week on week, year on year, which is incredibly difficult. All of our mums are somewhere on their journey to settled status in this country. So our aim is to create community, belonging, love, and protect mums and little minis from what could really damage them in terms of their housing and the trauma that they are going through.
You go in and the first thing you get is a big hug and, hey, welcome to the Magpie Project. Are you hungry? Do you need clothes? Do you need a cup of tea? You're not made to tell your story right there and then. That meant a lot.
We were helpless, empty-handed. There was no money, no anything. With my 4 children, I came to Magpie. They're having food, good smile.
I met Lindita. She supported us with nappies. Freya paid the travel money. They were so lovely and so supportive, and I felt like home. I never felt like I was new here.
The reason the Magpie Project set up was because there were lots of children under 5 and their mums who weren't reaching the services which were set up to support them. A preschool child, if they're not picked up by the health visiting service for 6 weeks, then there's nobody statutory looking for them until they're rising 5 and ready for school. The local authority weren't tracking children in temporary accommodation, so you have this very at-risk group whose needs were not being met. Some people are scared to come and ask for help because they're worried about being judged for their parenting, or fear that they were going to get into problems with the authorities because you've got insecure immigration status. So what we're here to do is to make sure that all those barriers to seeking help are lowered. We've got a family navigator who helps people to fill in nursery applications, to do food bank referrals. Praxis comes and gives our mums immigration advice. Shelter comes and gives our mums housing advice, and Clyde & Co volunteers come and help mums fill in forms for housing benefit, homelessness applications, universal credit. We've got translators, we've got childcare, we pay travel.
It feels more personal, non-judgmental compared to other services.
They supported me through getting a good accommodation and also regularizing my status.
Social helped me a lot with some funding that I needed for my courses.
You come here, it's a one-stop shop, and at the Magpie, it's not just the support, it's about your whole being as a person.
We do a lot of singing, we do a lot of arts and crafts. We've got craniosacral therapists, we've got osteopaths.
They treat each of us in the same manner, with the respect.
It has improved my children's confidence. They love the other children and the playground and the music. They love it. Without Magpie Project, I would have struggled to find support, guidance, and a safe community for my family.
Our mums, where they're not entitled to services, we push back on local authority and government to change those policies as well.
I've been supported by the project as a mum, and now I work for the Magpie Project. We're currently campaigning and we're asking that no child is housed in a home without a kitchen. And this has come about through the cases that we see each day at the project. This is all for the future of our children, that they don't have to go through in this first world country what they're going through now.
We've been really successful on the local authority level.
Everything we do is by and for the mums and the minis. We make choices such as not taking any commissioned contracts, and that means that we're able to choose what we do with no other agenda other than what the mums and minis tell us that they need. So the sort of funding that we've applied for from Impact London Collective is amazing, enabling us to do exactly that.
Magpie Project means to me support, a community and empowerment. Magpie listens, always listens, everything that we ask from them.